Okay, so hello, good afternoon. My name is Jose Manuel Taboada Vasquez, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit how to operate the CSI AFM by ASL Lab in the ASL Lab. So this is the AFM. As we can see, we have different sections. We have the section for control the movement. We have the section for adjust the laser, and we have the sections to move the laser into the desired position. So in order to power off and use this equipment, first we need to turn this device on, this one, and select within this the Nano Solution app. So we double click on that. So when it's open, we need to check that the status appears as connected. In this case, sometimes you only need to remove and plug again, and that will. So now that we can see that the status is connected, we can close this and select the desired mode. In this case, we want to select resonant mode. So the first thing is to align the laser. In this case, we need to put the camera on side the AFM, and we need to put in the upper part. So we can see in the window that the AFM is where is the laser and where is the position. In this case, it's a little bit misaligned, so we need to move with the small just a little bit until we'll see that all the spots are in green. After that, we can close and proceed to the next step, the frequency shift. Because the tip is on the air, usually we click on automatic, and we can confirm if the tip it's okay if the frequency as it appears is near to the resonant frequency in the air. Usually when we have the box with tips, we can see in the back part the frequency. In this case, it's 300 kilohertz. So our tip is 290 kilohertz. So that means that it's okay. To load the sample, first we need to, with both hands, remove the camera, open, and next we load the sample all in the center, and after that we close the AFM. After that, we put the camera in this section because we need to see it. We need to see the tip and the surface. In this case, we need to, and we start to select fast down, fast up. As we can see, the tip is approaching to the sample because now we can see the reflect on the surface with respect to the tip. So we need to be more careful because, well, we can break the tip if we do it too much fast. So when we are close, we set these parameters to 1.495. After that, we close the chamber, we remove the camera. So when the tip approach to the surface, we can set the parameters in order to start the analysis. First of all, the size of the scan. In this case, we want 5 micrometers. The speed, it depends on your sample. So if your sample is very raw, you can select lower speeds. For very smooth surface, you can increase the speed. And the resolution, in this case, will be 512 pixels. After that, we just need to select scan up or scan down. In this case, we will start with scan. As we can see, right now we are not able to see anything, so we just need to select on automatic and we will start see our image. If we want to save our image, we need to click on save, start saver, and select or and put the name of the image. So in this case, it will be the sample number, and select what option do you want. So we can save the next full image, all the next full images, or the next certain amount of image. In this case, we just want one image. So we click this and OK. Some useful tools that we can use when we are making your measurement is to select the contrast. Some cases, the sample will be the scale will be too high that we can be able to see anything. So for select a proper range, we can do it manually by moving to this section and going up or down, or we can select click on contrast and automatic, and we can have the best option defined by the software. In this case, because we are using a frequency, we are using a resonant mode, we have not only the image of the topography, we also have the images of the amplitude and the phase. So if we want to see the image of the phase, we just need to double click in the other one and we can show it. Otherwise, if we want to see the full three images, we can select layout and we can select 4 viewports. And in this case, we have the topography, amplitude, and phase image. Another important thing that we can do while we are measuring is select the do some measurements with quick measurements. So in this case, we can select in measure sections, and we can select, for example, horizontally. We want to measure just a single line, like this one. So in this one, we can select topography, and in this one we can see the same size of the grains. So for example, this one and this one, we can see by the different points. So point A, it's at 1.2 micrometers, and point B, it's 1.6 micrometers. So the difference between the sample A and B is 329 nanometers. So that means that the grain size it's about 300 nanometers. So we can see the height that it's in this section, and we can see the difference in this part. And that's once the measurement is finished, the file will be saved automatically in the desired folder with the desired name. So if we want to check it, or we want to see something with this one, we can just click on the folder and we can double click on the file. After that, we can see the image that we already acquired. And if we want to, with the software, we can do some additional things like 3D visualization of the. When we finish, we just need to pause the scan. We just click on withdraw. After that, if we want to change the tip, we just click on load. And finally, if we want to be sure that our sample will be, our tip will not be damaged, we can select even far distance. So in this case, we just can select to go to, and we just select -1000 micrometers. So it will be 1 millimeter far away from the sample, and we just click OK. And we can start opening the chamber. Open the head, remove the sample. To turn off the device, we just put everything back on the position, and we just close the application. We can select yes or no, and we turn off the machine. So that is the end of the basic training for operation of the atomic force microscope of CSI with the ASL lab. Have a nice day. Bye bye.